Hi. As you guys may know, we've experienced another tragedy here at SFTP. One of our co-hosts, one of our newest co-hosts, who's been with us just about a year now, Biscuit, just lost his girlfriend to complications of COVID. Her name is Cindy Wallenstein, and she's being put to rest out in Florida. And you guys have been absolutely amazing. I mean, you can see right here, you've raised a ton of money, and I couldn't be prouder and couldn't be happier. I know, especially now with the condition of the economy, especially in the United States, well, really just worldwide. It really doesn't matter where you are now that I'm thinking about it. You guys have dug deep for me with Afghanistan, and you've already come in huge here. I'm here to not only thank you, especially the people that already donated, which does seem to be a lot. I am also here to say, if you haven't heard about this tragedy, just to kindly ask you if you could spare. This is a very expensive proposition. This is not simply a situation where it's just funeral costs, it's travel costs, it really encompasses everything. So for those who have already donated, I'm not asking you to donate anymore. If you find it in your heart, that's great. I'm really just trying to get the message out to people that may not have heard it and want to help out. So the GoFundMe is in the description box below, and you can join if you see fit. And look, I know things are tough now. This is not me like leaning on you. I'm not coming to you like some 1980s preacher, like dig deep. No, this is do what you can. And what you can do is, if you can find it in your heart or afford it. I mean, that's important. I mean, too, like this particular project runs on your goodwill and donations. I don't ever want to accept a dime from somebody that can't pay their bills. And the same thing goes with this as well. But if you got to hold something up for me to get to them, I'd rather give it to them. I've already donated. I know my team has given generously. I know you have given generously, and I'm just asking you, if you haven't heard about this, and you want to get involved and you want to help Biscuit, that would be just fantastic. That would be great. And we can give Biscuit and his girlfriend some dignity, her family, and I would really appreciate that. This has been an incredibly hard 2 years, and the amount of people lost to this plague, it's almost like trying to envision the size of the sun. You can't really. It's so much. And we get lost, including myself, in political discussions. We forget the magnitude of the people this has affected and the people that they've left behind. And I try, and I'm sure you do too, to keep that in mind, is empathetic and caring human beings. But sometimes it's difficult. And sometimes to maybe imagine that it's easier to sort of focus on one situation and one thing. I know that helps me when you take the individual story, but unfortunately it doesn't help. Like I said, the magnitude of this tragedy that has been so marred in mandates and vaccines and arguments and divisions that not only affect the United States, but I can attest it affects people here in Europe too. And I'm asking you to put all that aside and see what you can do. I don't do this stuff very often, and I only do it when it means something to me. You are not a group of people that I am here to squeeze, whether it be for donations or for something like this. I rarely ask for donations, and I rarely ask for fundraising. But I can assure you this is going to a good cause. This is going to affect people on an individual level. And that's sometimes when you're trying to imagine the greater tragedy, I think it helps you be more empathetic and understanding. Like I said, when you sort of focus on an individual situation, and it may lead some insight to how people are suffering all over the world. And that's what this is. This is people suffering all over the world. You know, people like you and me are very lucky that this thing didn't get us. But it might have got somebody you love. And I don't know anybody that hasn't been affected or devastated by this thing in one way or another, whether it would be with tragedy or death or financial ruin and dream destroying. And I could go on, but I think you know. So yeah, it's in the description box below. I'm not going to bring this to your attention anymore. You guys I clearly see you've given so much, and we're just trying to do the best we can for Biscuit and get as much as we humanly can, so we can alleviate what's sure to be a really difficult financial time to go in the future. I don't know that we can fix this, but we can definitely alleviate it. We already have. So again, only if you can. Don't hurt yourself. You can't help other people until you take care of your own. You can't. I don't think Biscuit would want that. From what I'm told, Cindy knew who we were, and she listened to basically my baby, which is this channel. And I have so much history here, and I honestly believe I'm not a person that believes in the afterlife. I don't, unfortunately. I at times like this, I think it would be much more comforting. But for some reason, I'm wrong. I'm absolutely sure she appreciates it. I know her family, and Biscuit does. So, thank you. And again, do what you can. Thanks.